It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against Philadelphia. Taking a look at the 76ers. If tonight works out the way they hope it will and they walk out with a win, it will move them into position as the team with the 5th best record in the NBA. Marching toward the end of the year. Shaq, for the teams that are a postseason lock,
what's that marching?
what do they want to achieve at this point? We're marching to the end of the year.
You're always refining your execution, and you finalize your rotation.
Oh,
Kenny.
Wes. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Issues. This is your last chance to fix them. Last chance to fix them, and the playoff seedings matter. You gotta make sure that the playoffs matter.
Your left, your left, your left, right, left, your left, your left, your left, right, left,
To the rear. Huh.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivity. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the home team. It's Cashman relieved as the Lonzo Ball back in uniform, looking healthy and ready to go. Now we're sending down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Ben Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football. Maybe one reason he's so comfortable attacking defenses and creating. He said, you have to read the defenders, draw them, then get rid of it. Otherwise, you're going to get tackled. Well, that's a foul in the NBA, but I understand his sentiment, guys.
And David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. As we look ahead to the postseason, what shift do you think needs to be made mentally for these players, Clark, to be successful in the playoffs?
Yeah, you know, I think it's relatively simple, but it's profound. It's the attention to detail, the focus, the ability to absorb what's allowing you to win and then replicate it, or what's causing you to lose and then adjust and sustain that at both ends of the floor for the number of possessions you need to win the game. And that's really the challenge and the intensity of the playoffs, locking in and sustaining concentration, effort, and execution at the highest level so you have a chance to prevail.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Fultz and Redick are in the backcourt together. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. And it's Covington in at the 3. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Shoots a fader, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The mid-range J from Embiid getting better and better.
McGee a screen. Rondo dishes to McGee. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Team's ball. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Hart. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And, you know, Brett Brown has seen it all in Philly. The good and bad times, was the head coach for their lowest points as this team rebuilt. Now he's reaping the fruits of his labor and persistence as he leads a star-studded Sixers team that has great potential.
Here's James after Ben Simmons' bucket. LeBron passes to McGee. James trying to free himself up. McGee's shot is off. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Sharge checked in for Ben Simmons. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Sharge with it. He's picked up by LeBron. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. To the inside, Embiid with the steal. LeBron against Sharge. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Sharge, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway. Sharge, the Croatian forward, came into the NBA fairly polished. Has still improved his game year to year, which is a credit to him and his work ethic. There still are areas that he can work on, but make no mistake about it, this guy has shown from day one that he's an impact player.
Here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's Beasley on the wing, covered by Sharge.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And there's the pass to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. At the top of the key, Embiid. Here's Sharge. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sharge has got 5.
Sharge knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Beasley in the corner. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. We've got Ball. Beasley out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Ingram at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Muscala. Sharge has the open look. Off target from outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Beasley sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Zubac.
Who's watching here?
Ingram against Sharge. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Lays it up off the glass. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. And he gets the bucket. Ball's got his first points in this one.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Chandler kicks to Saric. And the basket is good. Saric has got 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working,
Philadelphia. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. McGee is screen on Redick. It's LeBron with the drive.
And LeBron is a force roaming to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punish.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The 76ers leading. Here's Simmons. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And the Australian Simmons is a star in the making thanks to his extremely versatile and high-level skill set and big frame.
And he sinks the second. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played, and I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. That's what we've been talking about, and I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
A good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Nice game. Great performance by Dario Saric.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. The 76ers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. And it's Fultz in at the one spot.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Yes, that goes in. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even-keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. Now, here's Fultz. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here is Rondo. Passes it to Hart. It's stolen by Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates, and he doesn't force shots.
And Greg, with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
You know, guys, you think about the 76ers, and anytime you hear people talk about the best young core in the league, the Sixers are mentioned. Embiid and Simmons work well together and can continue to grow together. And when they are healthy, the 76ers are a very dangerous team.
Now here is McGee. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Stevenson missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Covington wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Amir Johnson's checked in for the 76ers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's Redick. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pulls it up. McGee with the block. Here's Hart. Stevenson kicks to McGee. Here's Ball. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA icons.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Beasley. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ball. Chandler with the steal. Only one man back on D. Here's Covington. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
Chandler against Ingram. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Beasley. Then for the 76ers, J.J. Redick's checked in for Chandler. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here is McGee. Excellent D there by Johnson.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Here. Embiid's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, David.
Thank you, David. Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Detroit. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Fades. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James outside. Kuzma with the screen for McGee. Back to James.
Well, they have major trouble dealing with LeBron.
.59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz with the ball. Here's Embiid. Second chance shot. And here's McGee. Now Ball. LeBron outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. The drive by James. Oh, what a to tie the game!
Indeed it is. I love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Timeout call, the 76ers. The score is not at 8:29. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive step. And they come up big. And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.